Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on Prime Logistics. I'm sure you've seen them on Facebook. I've been with them about 6 months, and I was lease purchase, and I went to company driver, as a lot of you know. The lease purchase side didn't really work out for me, but things were going pretty good on the company driver side until just within the last couple days, things took a really, really sour turn of events here. I did have to quit the company because of medical issues. I had some medical problems going on. I didn't know. I flew home. I left their truck with them in Chicago, and I flew home and to make a really important doctor's appointment. Found out at the doctor's appointment some things are a lot worse than what they are, and a lot worse than what I thought. So I had to put Prime on hold. Now, most companies would be okay with that. One thing you need to know about Prime is if you go with as a company driver, you have to pay $1,000 deposit. If you go with a lease purchase, you pay $1,500. Now, they tell you that $1,000 deposit was good. You would get it back in the event that the truck was returned to where it needed to be returned in good condition, and that you put in a 2-week notice. Well, obviously, in my situation, I couldn't put in a 2-week notice. So that automatically forfeited my $1,000 deposit, which is that's kind of fucked up because it's a medical reason. Nobody can help that. What am I supposed to do? So I was pretty upset about that, and then I find out that I'm not getting a check either. Because I had a little issue. I hit a deer on one side of the bumper, and on the other side I hooked a piece of metal when I slid on some ice in New York. And it just messed up the bumper, that's it. Well, I thought since I put a deposit down that they would take the deposit and they would apply it to the bumper, the cost of the bumper. I said I would cover the cost of the bumper. So no, they said no, it doesn't work like that. You didn't give us a 2-week notice, so you are automatically forfeiting the $1,000, and now the cost of the bumper is going to come out of your final check, which I'm not even going to get until they decide that they've gotten the pricing and done the receipts and the works, which could take weeks. So unfortunately, I had a $1,300 check coming. Plus, what I assumed was, hey, they've been cool to me, so they've been okay to work for. So, they would likely give me the $1,000 deposit, or just take the bumper out of that cost and give me the rest. Something along those lines. But they decided that that's not the route they wanted to go. So, I hate to talk bad about them. It was pretty good. I made okay money. Things were good, but they want to play. I guess they don't give a shit about you as a person. They say, "Oh, too bad you have medical problems. You couldn't give us a 2-week notice." Blah blah blah. You forfeit that $1,000. So yeah, I had a test. I had some medical tests coming up next week that I won't be able to do now because of them doing this, essentially, because they pay you out on Friday, but you don't get your check till Monday. So I was expecting to get a check Monday. Today's Friday, and I'm not getting anything. So I have to cancel all my doctor's appointments next week. And from what I understand, the cost of the bumper is probably going to be $700-800 when you factor in everything. So my last check will probably be a couple $100, which is bullshit because I ran well over 3,000 miles that week. So it's really unfortunate, but as you can see, they do business very shady and they don't care. So just keep that into consideration if you decide to apply. It's really unfortunate that I have to go this route, but I just wanted to update you guys on the workings, the ins and outs of Prime Logistics. So just keep in mind, no matter what kind of employee you are, if you go lease purchase or company driver, you do have to put a deposit down that if you can't come back to work because of unforeseen issues, something happens, that's it. You automatically forfeit the deposit. So unfortunately, you know, it's just really sad. I didn't expect them to do this, but you know, whatever, business, right? We're gonna have to figure it out through the labor board and go the legal route to get it all situated. You know, because I'm 100% sure that they're not even supposed to take a deposit. You can't take it. You can't hire a driver because they don't mention the deposit over the phone. They don't tell. They tell you when you get there. Oh, we're gonna take a deposit out. If it's $1,000, it's $500 out of your first 2 checks. If it's $1,500, it's $500 out of your first 3 checks that they deduct. So, they don't tell you that over the phone. They don't mention that until you're there. And well, you're already flew in or bussed into Chicago, so you're not going to really say no. So they put you in a bad place. So, in regards to it anyway. So, and then a lot of guys won't really like working here. I mean, much. It's a really, they are very demanding, and they do expect you to cheat your logs. I have texts from the manager of the company that have said, you know, do what you have to do to get the load done, which is, you know, anybody in the trucking industry knows that's code, because I had told them, hey, I can't make this load legally, and they'll text you back, oh, well, do what you have to do to get the load delivered on time. So what does that tell you guys that means, you know? So that they're going to want you to cheat and burn your logs and stuff like that. So it's unfortunate that, I mean, I'm not going to take that up with the FMCSA or anything like that, but that is the way the company operates. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to apply, that there are some things that they'll do that you might not like. So it's really unfortunate, and I'm really sorry to say that. Anybody that I've said this was the best company in the world to, I apologize, because in the last few days, last couple days, they have proven that to be 100% wrong. So anyway, guys, take care. If you do decide to apply, you know, like I said, just be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. So adios, guys. I'll talk to you later.